Hey guys, how's it going? It's your friend Kayla here with, I think it's the 5th or 6th video this week. I am just on like a video binge. I mean, I've always done at least 2 videos per week, but I'm just like, I'm on a roll today. But thank you so much for joining me today. You have no idea how much each and every one of you mean to me who watch any of my videos, even if it's just one. Every comment, every like, every view, anything means so much to me. And I really want you guys to know that. Each and every one of you, I absolutely adore. I love you guys. And I love giving you guys such great content. I love making you guys laugh. I love making sure that you guys have fun. And that's what means the most to me. I don't care if I only get 5 views or 10 views per video. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that I'm providing you guys with great content consistently. And that's why I'm here. And I love doing this. This is like the best hobby I've ever had. And I really wanted to put that out there before we get into today's video. And for today's video, we're going to be doing like a bronzy glow glam kind of look using a great palette for that, which is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And believe it or not, this palette, even though it's not a new launch, it's new to me because I've only used it once or twice. And lately I've been trying to use palettes that I haven't been reaching for as much because I want to show them that I still appreciate them. And I want to show you how gorgeous the inside of this palette is. Just look at that. Look at those beautiful mattes. The mattes swatch beautifully. I swatched them last night on my arm. And we got some beautiful shimmers. Really have some beautiful stuff to work with here today. So, for the first time ever, right, guys, I'm going to be trying the Scotch tape eyeshadow hack. It's for the lifted eye effect. So from the videos that I was watching in last night before I went to bed for the night, was that you don't need a lot. In fact, my eyeshadow palette fell closed for some reason. I'm trying to keep it standing up, but it's not really working. So from what I was told, you only need about this much tape. So this is about maybe 1.5 inches, I want to say. The only thing that I'm worried about, even though I can correct it afterwards and it's not a huge deal, is that unlike a lot of people, a lot of makeup artists, a lot of makeup lovers, beauty lovers, whatever you want to call, I do my foundation first before I do my eyes because I have OCD among many other things. And I have to have something on my face before I apply any eyeshadow. I do not know why. It's been like that for the last 10 years, and I'm not about to change it now. So from what I was watching, you would take the tape and you would line it up with where your lower lash, where your lower lash line. So I think I'm gonna put it like, I'm trying to think, there. But I'm not going to press too hard because I don't want it to fuck up my foundation. But it won't stay because my thumb is in the way. I really want to test out this viral hack that's been going on. I really want to see how it works. Okay, the tape isn't really staying that well, so I'm going to have to press a little harder. I think that's a good spot for it. I'm hoping. So it feels so weird. I'm not used to this at all. Other side, same amount of tape, about 1.5 inches. Because because I kind of like that winged effect. They do actually, Sephora actually makes special tape for this, for this purpose. But I haven't seen it in my local Sephora. I think that's pretty much even. I will think. I want to say it is. Okay. And if it takes off a little bit of my foundation, I'm gonna just use concealer after, and some setting powder and some setting spray. So I'm not too worried about it. Now the primer that we're gonna be working with today is one of my favorites. It's my Smashbox Photo Finish Intensify 24-Hour Primer. That's a mouthful to remember, and it looks like this. For those of you who have not seen it before, it's an amazing primer. I mean, my top three, as most of you know by now, is my Fenty Pro Filter Amplifying Eyeshadow Primer, but I do like this one too. So we're gonna open this one. It's already 5:30. Oh my goodness. We're gonna. But this tape is hurting my eye. I had to bring it down a little bit. There we go. I'm just applying it with my finger, but I'm gonna still blend it out with my eyeshadow primer brush. This is a thin, phenomenal primer. I like to switch back and forth between this one and my Fenty one, and also my Visar or Vizio, however the fuck you pronounce it. I've heard it be called like 3 different names. I've heard it be called Visar, I've heard it be called Vizio, and I've heard it be called Visart. I don't know what kind of, something art, that's all I know. Okay, next side, and then we will use the brush. Okay, now put the cap back on. This tape is, the corner of it is getting in this eye. Move that. There we go. I just moved it down slightly. So it's really hurting my under eye. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my little brush that I used to blend it out with, even though I think I pretty much blended it out enough, but I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and where I live in New York, it is 5:32 right now, but I get up early because I have to do my makeup after that. This is therapy for me. Doing my makeup every morning. I don't give a fuck that it's at the crack of dawn. It really means a lot to me, and that's why I get up so early. Even though I don't have to be at work till 11 today, I still get up at this time. Sometimes if I'm done with my makeup, I will carefully lay on my back to to avoid messing it up. Alright, we're gonna get started. Okay. So the first brush that we're going to be working with today is my reference number 15. This is a very soft, natural goat hair blending brush. And the shade that I want to start off with is... I really want to focus with... I'm going to be using... Just so you guys have like an idea of what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be focusing on this shade, the black, this brown right here, this brown as a transition, and on the topper, probably this beautiful metallic brown with the gold. So these 5 shades. So for my transition shade, I'm going to go in with Rustic. Let's see how well this tape hack works, right? A beautiful brown, it really is. I'm really excited to see how this tape hack holds up and how well it works. I may have brought the tape a little too high, but that's okay. I can't wait because later on today, when I get home from work, what will be waiting for me in the mailbox is my brand new Natasha Denona mini pastel palette and the midi size Natasha Denona palette. This is going to be really pretty, I can already tell. This brown may be too dark for a transition shade, but that's just fine. I'm just blending it out in circular motions. I like blending, it's fun. I really like this shade a lot. I'm very particular with the shades and tones of browns or shades of taupe, or how, I really am particular about which browns go on my eyes. They can't be too warm, they can't be overly cool. Well, sometimes they can be cool. I prefer cool tones over warm tones. That's just me. I'm just gonna use my mirror for a second. Ooh, it's pretty spicy. Okay, we're gonna do the same the other eye with the same shade, which is called Cypress Umber. I tried to not. I know my last few videos were long as fuck, but that's because I was having so much fun with you guys and I didn't want the video to stop. Notice how I'm pressing on this side instead of more of the sweeping motions, because I really want to see how this little tape hack works. I've known about it for such a long time too, but I've always been afraid that it would screw up my foundation, so I've been afraid to use it because I don't do my eyes first. Because in the morning this early, I need time to warm up, so doing my foundation and setting powder and blush, bronzer, highlighter, all that stuff, it helps me wake up before I could really focus on my eyes. Okay, let me see, make sure they both look the same. They pretty much do. I just gotta blend this out a little more. Gonna have to add that more, because over here I need to add some dimension. Very pretty. Alright, so the next brush we're going to use, my little rougher back. I'm going to use this brush, which is my reference number 3. And I want to go underneath with the, trying to think, should I go under with the black or should I go under with another brown? But that's the darkest brown. So you know what I should have used? I should have used Rustic, which is the shade right here for my transition, and then went in with this shade, but that's okay. It's totally okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go underneath with the shade Mulberry right here. This beautiful burgundy shade. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I really like this shade a lot, guys. I need to pick up more of that shade. I'm just going to bring it slightly up here where the tape meets the skin. It looks very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm going to pick up some more of that shade and then I'm going to do the other eye underneath. Oh, guys, I love you guys so much. You guys are so much fun to hang out with. You really are. Hey, I really like how this is looking on my lower lash line. It looks really, really pretty. And I love shades of burgundy. I really do. We're going to take more of that shade. We're going to use it over here, just like we did on the other eye. Can't wait for my new palettes to get here today, guys, because I'm going to be doing another video tomorrow morning with my pastel palettes. I'm so excited. I have a feeling this tape hack is going to work beautifully. I may have to touch up with some concealer just in case it takes some of it off, but it shouldn't. I can't really. I need to look at that mirror for a second. Ooh. I like. I like that. Alright, so which side do you guys think looks better so far? This side, I think we're coming out really good. So is this side. I don't want to. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm gonna be adding a little bit of black too, in with this burgundy. And then with the brush that we're going to use for the black isn't going to be the same brush that we're using right now, which is just the process. Alright. I'll put this brush to the side. I'm not going to put it away because I think I'm going to need it again. But we're going to take... I'm going to take my Songeji Lotus Soft Definer, and I'm going to go in with the black next. You know, I used to be so scared when it came to black eyeshadow, but I'm not now. Because I've had a pretty decent amount of practice with it. So it doesn't scare me now. And its color can come off in seconds. You know, if I decide that I don't like it or whatever the case is. It can always come right off. Ooh, I like that a lot. It's gonna bring it in a little bit, like a little triangle. That's really pretty. I really like this look. It's simple, but it's very pretty. This tape hack works well. Then I'm going to keep practicing with it. Oh, that is beautiful. That's very, very pretty. So how was everyone's New Year? How was it? I want to hear from you guys. What did you guys all do? Besides like watch the ball drops and all the basic shit. Did you guys have any adventurous plans? Now, notice how the black, I'm purposely bleeding the black into the burgundy to get that nice shadow. But I'm doing that for a reason. Ooh, I love this look, guys. This is sick. I'm just really working this in to define it, that's all. And then we're going to do a shimmer. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more black, and we'll do the same thing we did on the other side. Almost done with the black, guys. I'm just kind of softening it a little bit. I like that a lot. It looks really pretty. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to go back in with the black. I'm just going to try to perfect the shape a little bit more. Okay, other side. Okay, I'm going to put this little brush back. Put this brush back. I do not think we need this blending brush because I kind of like how I'm going to blend the inside a little bit, just like that. Just so, because unlike some people, I do like the lines to be a little sharp sometimes, but sometimes I like it to be on the softer side. But even though I'm blending it a little bit, I can still see that perfect shape that I created. We're almost done, guys, and then I'm going to pause the video as usual and put on some lashes, some mascara, and some liner, and some lipstick, and then I shall return. Okay, put my little swinging G blending brush back. This is, put this one back. Oh, I put this back in the wrong spot. And this is my Fusion, Swinging G Fusion Detail. This is one of her newer brushes. And I'm trying to think, do I want to put more burgundy over here? I feel like I do, just a tiny bit. Well, yes, that looks nice. Such a last minute thing, I know, right? I like it. Just a tiny bit more of the mulberry. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put my little brush back. It's home. Now, the shimmer that I want to take is, I'm thinking either bronze or sultry. Which are these two right here? Which one do you think? Think the bronze or think the sultry? I think the bronze would be beautiful. I mean, they're both beautiful, but I think the bronze would look really pretty with this look. Kind of like a Glam Smoky eye kind of look that I created today. I have a feeling this is going to look really good. Okay, how's that look, guys? Does it look good? Other eye. I really like how this is coming out. I'm so happy. And the tape makes such a fucking difference, man. Excuse my French, but I'm just thrilled with how this tape is holding up. Okay. I think that's good. Yes, it's gotta get a little inner corner. I'm just putting a little bit underneath. I like that. There's like quite a bit of fallout, but that's okay because we're going to clean it up with concealer. Now, we're going to take the tape off. Ooh, spicy. I like that. That works really well. I'm very happy with how that came out. I just gotta clean up the concealer a little. I mean, clean up the concealer. Take the concealer and clean up the bottom. Success with this tape hack, you guys. Success. I vape. I'm so sorry. Now I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter concealer in the shade 185. And I'm just gonna, where I need it, and then if I have to retouch up my highlighter, I will. Now I see why people do their eyes first. Okay, now I'm going to take my sponge. Which is right next to me. I'm going to use the corner. I'm going to squeeze it a little bit. And then I'm going to fix my highlighter. If I have to hop off camera for any reason, it's because my 22.5-month-old son woke up. But he's still sleeping, which is wonderful. I want to make sure I got it all blended out. I think I did, but okay. Okay. Perfect. Now let me just take a look in my mirror. Just gotta fix my highlighter. But my eyes, I absolutely love, and I'm going to be doing this tape hack for quite a while now. I love it. I like how this side is a little more lifted than this side. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's slightly more lifted. The only thing that I slightly messed up is that the burgundy isn't showing through as much on this side as it is on this side. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can see it here, but I can't see it there. That's okay. I'm happy with how the look came out. I like it. I do. So now I'm going to grab my highlighter that I was using before, which is my Fenty Trophy White highlighter, which is one of my all-time favorite highlighters ever. I'm just going to reach for my highlighting brush, which is right here. I pick some on my brush and just go right under it. Very nice. Add a little bit more. I like this brush because it does the work for you pretty much. Okay, let me just double check in the mirror. Ooh, I like it. I do. Okay, it looks good. I'm gonna put this brush back. I'm gonna take my setting spray, which is my favorite, which is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. Hold it about this far away from my face. I'm just gonna kind of dry it like that. I'm gonna pause the video so that I can go put on some lashes and some mascara. And I'm gonna be back to show you guys the final look and give you my final thoughts on how I feel about this tape pack. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in a few, okay? I love you all. Hey guys, I'm back. So I added a little finishing touch. So on my eyes, I used I have it right here. I'm just going to grab it, try next to me. I'm going to show you what I used. On the inner corner of my lids, I used, and of course now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It's one of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix foils in the shade Milky Way. And it's waterproof, and it's an award winner, and I used it on my inner corners, maybe midway, but I think it looks really pretty. I love how the tape pack is a success, guys. It is a success. I'm so glad I tried it. And even though it did take off a little tiny bit of my foundation, I was able to easily retouch it up with my concealer and all good, and some setting powder. And then I used my Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector on top of my Fenty highlighter to kind of enhance that in the shade Citrine, which is that gold yellow one. So this was the first time I've ever used this product right here. And I cannot wait to get more shades of it because I really, really like it. and although it's a small tube, a little goes a long way. And I even tested it on my hand first, and you could see how pretty that is. Look how the light hits it. It gives it that wet look, but the foil look at the same time. So yes, I had a blast with this look today, guys, and I can't wait to do another look tomorrow. I'm gonna do the tape hack for a few days straight, kind of like a tape hack challenge, but with different palettes, of course. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really, really sure did. And this video will be uploaded within the next hour. And I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed, happy day. And I will see you guys in the morning for some pastel color fun. Alright, guys. I love you all and have a good one. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.